Hey, what's up everybody? We're back with more of this game. Where we left off was, game 2, case 2. Right before the first day of trial. Although it says part, so we're gonna start the trial now. Let's do it. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? She seems a little worried. Everybody, I think we're gonna have some problems here. Manfred Von Karma was really a sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks so also he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. Hey, perfection rhymes with objection, though. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. I forget how old she is at this point. Francesca, I mean. It's no good. Miss Maya! Hurley! You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 straight days with no breaks. Huh? Then you came by yourself? All by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not, I ran! I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Hurley, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. She's so sheltered. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Objection! I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't ever mention that name. Please don't mention that name ever again, huh? But Nick, why? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. Oh, what? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Courtroom will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? It's not as serious as Phoenix puts it. I don't know why they ever made him do that, but they did that in the DS version too. Here we go, everybody. Francesca Von Karma. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes. Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Francesca Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Yikes! Whip! Ow. I'm talking. If you interrupt me again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Yikes. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yikes. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. Oh no. That's gonna be like, you know, when I try to read it fast, I'm gonna screw myself up. That's gonna be tongue twisters galore right there with the 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before its plea change. It changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. Plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of himself. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. But to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as serious as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Why are you sweating drops? Of course it's this guy! Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Yo, Knox, thanks for the host. Wait, you were playing Kingdom Hearts? Which game inside the collection? Whip! Where's Sensei in here to go whip? Ah, get to the point already. Explain to the court details of this murder. Sup, Knox? Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. I need to clip that part about needing Sensei here to yell whip every time she whips somebody. I'm gonna clip that later, or if you want to go back and dig for it in this beginning of the stream all the way till now and clip it, it should have been in the last couple minutes, right as she whips Detective Gumshoe. Or right after, rather. We can post it to him. Breath by sleep, huh? Alright, cool. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. I got an ad, so I'm not sure what happened. Oh, okay. I'll go back in and do it myself later if I remember. It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Ahem. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into a room. Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. It's not as open and shut as you think. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Jesus. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Knox, did you just finish stream? Oh, what? Causes death. I need to press some stuff. Oh, I said, did you just finish streaming? Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tis Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Oh, yikes. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There was definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, I never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Alright, please. Oh no, I finished back in the morning. Ah, okay. Stabbed? What was he stabbed with? How far did you get? Before I sleep. A fruit knife? I see, whose knife was it? Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good! Ha ha ha! What will you do now, Phoenix, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yo, give us the fucking knife! How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first and shot? Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right? Grr, what a pain. Nothing sounds out of place so far. Let's try to learn more about the murder weapons for now. The murder weapon Detective Gumshoe was... What pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now why would he have... So much fools. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you were just doing arena grind? Alright. But yeah, okay, get used to it. She goes on about foolish fools and all this other stuff in every way possible. Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. There were fingerprints, along with the victims. The defendant Maya Faye's were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today, sir. Okay. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at the time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Von Karma, is she related to Edgy Boy's teacher? Yes, she is the daughter. Naturally. It's going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. But she ends up being a lot more kind-hearted than her father. That's like the difference between her and her father. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix, right? You will change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead not guilty, bitches! If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After a trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer. Can't let that happen. I feel like she was the guy's daughter. Yeah, I mean, they have the same hair color, too. Your Honor, they dress similarly, too. Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Whip. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. See, I'm telling you, every time she whips somebody, we just need Sensei here to go, whip. Yes, sir. Yo, what up, Sai? Bruh, she's waifu material. I know! That's why she's a great character. Alright, okay, well, not that way, though. You'd let her whip the shit out of you any day? I wouldn't. But she's still waifu material. Sai, you my friend, are a masochist. I'm a man, just not a masochist. Well, you're playing Minecraft? Oh, much disgust. Kappa. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by whip. What's better than breaking a woman? Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Thanks for the host, Sai. Frost. Yeah, apparently so. We didn't bring her here. She came through herself. She crashed the party like a Von Karma would. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yikes. So this is the costume. There's certainly evidence of backspray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya's fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splattered on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Frost, Francisca Von Karma likes whipping people. She's a dominatrix, in a way. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. She's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. Yo, give me those damn lab results. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... Objection! If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time, let's move on. Ah, yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on our side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Why is Ms. Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she was suddenly threw out an objection like that. Wait, there's a bullet hole! There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Alright, it looks like my time is up, so about the costume. There's something wrong with it. Your Honor, actually there's something very wrong with this piece of evidence. Oh, what? What are you talking about, pal? She's ready to whip someone again. Where is this problem you are talking about? I've come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this is here. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There is a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Good gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I've found the hole I was looking for. Oh, these puns. Frost, please. Don't even start. You're in here, I know you will. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Making terrible puns. Order. This is a very grave matter. A good hole. Yeah, Nah, don't even start. It's best we correct the court records first before anything else. Lurk? Alright, thanks for the lurk, Frost. Also, sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? Vital evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this circumstances around this murder change drastically. Uh-oh, we're in real trouble. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow and then I'll have her. Not fighting back, you say? That's a hole in the costume, though. Detective Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means the victim had fired off a shot. There was 2 shots. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you are correct. Yes, Judge, you frickin' idiot. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is with that? Are you finished yet? Laugh. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? From Song Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, there's only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Well, that's right, which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired and added in, of course. You mean by myself? You want me to put together the whole scenario all by myself? What? Ah! Yes, sir! Right away, sir! Oh! No! During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from staring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Hold up, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm back. Gumshoe, yeah. Gumshoe's always in the game for the most part. At least the first three, anyway. At least for Phoenix Wright's side. Oh, wait. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the crying channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the crying channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. So he was stabbed with the stab wound and killed him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly did you say he was hurt? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterwards, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess as the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. What? So sorry. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked on the opening and took the victim's gun to him. Yikes. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. Two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya had never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Now, do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth, I feel it. This is a sticky situation. That bow, talk about disrespect. Oh, that bow, yeah. Well, that's her in a nutshell. She's disrespectful as fuck. No, then it'd be on that one. Wait. No? I'm trying to prove that point of like, you couldn't have done anything. Oh, let's press this statement. I didn't press this one. Oh no, yeah, I did. It looks off the ground. How am I? No. Yikes. Now I gotta really think here. Let me go back and press another statement, because sometimes you can go back and press it and get another thing. Yo, Manny, thanks for the alert. He was playing World War Z last time with, like, I think he was playing with Jade and them, unless he played again, I don't know. But check out Manny, support his stream. This man's always on the grind. He's on the hardest grind of any streamer I have ever been affiliated with or made friends with. And this man puts up a lot to get through. Like he sacrifices so much sleep and everything too. So please give this man a follow. And yes, Nox, she was 13. I don't think she's 13 now. I think she's like anywhere between 16 to 18. But she became a prostitute at 13. You know what? I'm gonna look, because I'm obviously missing something here, so I need a little bit of help. And no shame to know you need some help sometimes. This. Missing a tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? The little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that was true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh, but there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were apparently standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Beast, right? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? Nope, he got stabbed. He had no strength. As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Yeah, we got her! Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some distance between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike, the doctor took a shot. There, that should satisfy even you. No, because what was she striking with? From a distance? That does make awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrating. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? What? Yeah, very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. This? Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. No. Shot. This? You have to have been on the ground for that. Between this, or this. Nowhere to move. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation and this piece of evidence do not contradict, huh? Haha, it looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Oh, jeez. Some of this, the gun or the costume. What a knife. Nope. I'm literally going trial by error now. This is why I'm not a lawyer. guess it's just this is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! Looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant was not getting ready to strike, but it was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order, this changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. Victim Dr. Gray was here when he fired a shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It had this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Just face scrunched like he smelled my breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush my teeth. Brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. The only way it'll happen is here. Somewhere around here. What? Am I supposed to put it closer then? God damn it, what Missouri puts it so much closer. Wait, how close? What? You're standing here near the folding screen. Jesus, that close to it. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's what I thought too. That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karl. If you were shot from anywhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. It doesn't have to be that close to actual. It doesn't have to be that far. It also doesn't have to be super close either. Oh, what the hell? Curse you, Phoenix, right? I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Exactly. If Mayafe was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? The Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright, to think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You start repairing your standing by first removing the 3-strand goatee. And rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. The next witness. That's gotta be Lotta. Oh no, not this woman. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Oh my fucking Jesus. Ugh. People, this is shenanigans. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if my tablet has power. Manny's streaming right now. I'm gonna lurk his stream too. Oh, this thing has power. I need to turn it off. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Yikes. Alright, let's put that there. That. Okay, cool. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? No! Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. That's a lot of pressure. Listen. If you lose me, my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yup, that's the very one, kiddo. Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. She looks so nervous saying that. Go now reconvene. Now the first order of... Oof. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Oh no. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Whip! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. What? The judge allowed it. That's fine. That ain't fine, that's a whip. Whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Wait. Name's Lana Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay? Shut up, Judge. We ain't family. Nah. Only the doc and the defendant went into a channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into a room. Inside was a dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course is short for you reckon. Of course I did. What? Ah. Does it look like I care? Hurry up and just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will that be in that picture? Let's see here. This here is the picture. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Oh no. Oh no, that picture disproves what Phoenix did earlier. Are you ready, Phoenix, right? I will hear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. I'm clear. Hold on, I need to look at this picture again. We're saying she's over there, so she got shot right there. But there, she's standing right here. That doesn't work. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, you can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber. You hear? But you knew that from the beginning, didn't you? Very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear a gunshot. There's a gunshot. There's two gunshots, though. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix? Or was it really a gunshot? Yes. Oh, Jesus. This is what Storch really hates. Are you sure the defendant was Maya Faye? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time. What you're getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Click. Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyways, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? And you saw the murder at that time. You couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Order. Oh, just one order this time. Okay. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. Whip! No, for a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, right? Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. That person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats. I'm trapped like one again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch, does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... Oh, behind the folding screen. Did you check back there? Heck given. What in the... Wreck given, oh. You reckon that's a given, you know? You reckon that's given. It took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Wreck given, I mean... I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. Can you please stop using wreck given? Oh. Now then, Mr. Phoenix, right, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Ugh, her story adds up. What's worse though, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. Her story is exactly how I would have told it too. Let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, why don't you tell us what happened then? It's Miss Von Karma. I broke down the door. Sorry. What does it feel like an inquisition? No need for apologies. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Oh, I really... Press this. You're saying you must have heard it as well. Ugh. Hmm. No one else. Oh, behind her, did you check there? What do you think I look like to you? I wasn't born yesterday. First off, the one that busted open the door was you. But the way you slammed that door, anyone standing behind it would have had more face and less nose free of charge. Oh, jeez. Thing is, there was no one standing behind the door. Shared you have the police investigate that too? Ah, her story adds up. Yikes. Shouldn't check the flooring though. Oh, under the flooring. Did you check there? I ain't no ignoramus to make it out here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about me? Under the flooring? Come on. Even a bug wouldn't crawl into that. Sorry to disappoint, but there's no secret passage way under the flooring. Oh, yeah, that was a bit far-fetched stuff. Ah, your story adds up. No, clearly not. I'm like not remembering this case too much. No, I meant to fucking put behind the folder screen. Whoops. Huh. Alright, now I'm at a loss. Press all the statements, didn't I? Ugh, it says to press all the statements and I've done that, but I'm not getting anything out of it. What the hell? One second, everybody. I'm responding to a message. And who is this that's following me? No idea who it is. Was it really a gunshot? Oh, I'm just gonna press lever B, okay. Seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and defendant Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? I'll just let this go. What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. Oh boy. Let's save it here, so I can just keep loading it until I fail. If I make one wrong move, I won't have the judge go against me. Is there anything I can prove that would prove it's not mine in the photo? No. Can't present anything yet. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. It's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it's quite obvious that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. And here comes someone to save. Phoenix. You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. No. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls are a bit small, but anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. How? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully. One more time on what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? The Dr. Gray. Oh, yikes. I was murdered. What? Lana, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. There's one final piece of the puzzle. See, question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Whip! Alright, I'll allow it. Yikes. Miss Hart, hurry, your testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber? Okay, you got it. See? You got through the just somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Alright, that outfit is way too small and skimpy for Mia's body. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared the dead body. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I was really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Sugar all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Yikes. Oh, one sec, everybody. Okay, now. I had to put away the Discord because I was looking at something else. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. So what does she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made this point abundantly clear. Yes, that's true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body was not inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray's, then whose body was it? Mr. Phoenix, right? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe whip? Ow! Foolish fool, spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. See, Nox, so much foolish fool stuff, if you're still here. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendants share quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Yikes. Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to ghosts, blood ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of this business. The guy who's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby goes through diapers. What? What? Mr. Phoenix Wright, it'd kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Oh, jeez. 2, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. This heartword is the other picture you've been withholding. No. You've got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble. That it's worth. You mean then, but that's a fucking typo. How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. What is that? What is this picture? Obviously, the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my FA. Indeed. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in this picture is not Maya Faye? It's not Maya. Insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Faye. Yes, I can see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. That somehow the other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Faye. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? Ms. Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and defendant Maya Faye during his visit. Maya Faye, but isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Oh. It's unbelievable that she can't. Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Faye is in that state, she physically changes into a person she's calling. Ms. Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. Well, what is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into a judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Faye? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there anything... Can I prove it? Wait. Your Honor, the fire has returned to your eyes. I see it. This picture lies... Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Wait, hold on. No, it was on the sleeve. Please direct attention here to the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. should be there. She realized, there was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Ms. Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You look like you like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Ms. Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tis, tis, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? What incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth and I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Francesca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Whip! I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. He's losing so much money for this shit! In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is fake, the bullet hole was made later, the shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order. If order was not restored, I will suspend this trial. Whip! Ow! I'll whip at everybody! The offense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess. I failed to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Whip! What the heck? Is that any way to ask the gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You're the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you're lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you look mighty and scary, so why don't we say you whip? What? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now we don't need this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two different, very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up, answer Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, Phoenix, you can't fall apart here. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Oh, let's save it here just so I don't have to go through all that text again. To turn things around? That's right, Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true, Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber is... Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. Proves that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Please take a good look at this, okay? I already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. Yikes. Oh, I failed. Wasn't the key. Oh, I chose the wrong statement initially, okay. The key was the right thing to present though. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyways, let's see some evidence. Prove that when murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's a channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant locked the door. Herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. The key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is it that the key is currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key shouldn't have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? How come you're hiding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I've never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Whip! I don't care what I have to do, I will get my guilty verdict. That is enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Oh, Jesus. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gotten into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Cat? Poor thing, she shows. Poor thing is so sheltered. Yikes. Yikes. This kid. Sheltered to high hell and back. Alright, let me clip that thing for Sensei first. Alright, everybody. We're done. We're gonna post this clip to Sensei. Wait, who did what now?
So then,
yo, Red, thanks for the sub for 5 months, my guy.
Stream a little something tonight. Like I usually don't stream. Passed out. Woke up at like 1. Woke up at like 2 in the morning. I said, fuck. And then I like watched the new Predator movie that came out in 2018. I watched that I watched that twice. It came on twice. Like I just stayed up all night till the next workday. So it was pretty good. Hey K-Dash, watch this. What happened? Okay, we're gonna watch this.
Yo, let me tune into Sensei's stream from my phone here. We're gonna. What do you mean no? Red, what do you mean no? I'm still streaming. Don't worry. I'm still streaming. I just had to post something to Sensei because it was amusing. We post a clip.
Yeah. Oh my lord. She whipped the hell out of him. You see that? That was the smoothest whip.
Yeah, yo, hold on. I gotta post this highlight into Jade's too. So Red, what's up with you? And why'd you say no? What you mean no? I'm still streaming. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I have to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man. She definitely didn't. What are you yelling no about? No, I'm not ending, dude. Because I was like, I had just finished the first bit of the trial. I wanted to clip the point where I was like, every time, like, especially at the start of the beginning, I mentioned this. Francesco on Karma whips people, and Sensei, like as in KH Sensei 3, likes to always go whip. So I was like, where's, like, every time she whipped him, I was like, whip. I was like, where's he to say that? It'd be great if he was there to say that. So I clipped it just now, sent it into his stream, and just told him to watch it, and he was just like, oh, damn. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. Wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. The music's way too happy for this. So what do you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Roughly. Oh, she means, Francesca. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Anyways, what's up with you two, Red and Exia? Well, Thomas in this case. To me, it's Thomas, to everybody else Exia, because that's how they know him. Why was a woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All that they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth, finished your last final? Nice. Is that your last final ever, as in you're graduating? Or just for the semester? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. He didn't really die, people. Just saying, he didn't really die. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? What are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Semester. I'll be graduating next year. Oh. I just realized that I never asked you. What were you doing at the time of the crime? Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah. What was I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Oh. I guess you can see through my eye, huh? Yeah, clearly. Can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Let's go find some, evidence. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's over already. Looks like there's no one here, and even though the weather was gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. What? It's a really old urn. There are ashes of a person long dead inside. Lolly and chains? No, those are chains that are hiding a truth. Like they're spirit chains. They're not real. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What's she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right, prepare yourself, dear Misty. What indeed? Who's there? Oh, reminds me of my old cosplay group. Your old cosplay group? What? What did you guys cosplay? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not? Yes, sir. I heard you did well. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? That is why a lowly branch member such as myself must do this. Our name was Alice in Chains. Odd because around the same time there was a band by that name, but we were named from an old anime. Alice in Chains? An anime and a band? Yeah, there is a band. There's still a website for them. They're formed in 1987. But this band had been around a long time, it seems. Because then, okay, right here, it says Alice in Chains is an American rock band from Seattle, Washington, formed in 1987 by guitarist and vocalist Jerry Cantrell and drummer Sean Kidney, who later recruited bassist Mike Starr and lead vocalist Lane Staley. Starr was replaced by Mike in as in 1993. Okay. This band has been around a long time, my guy. Like, they were active from 1987 to 2002, and then again in 2005, they went active. They went inactive in 2002 because a band member died, apparently. And they're still active to this day. That's the band. Now the anime. What the fuck? This is an anime? Hold on. There is. But it's loading slow. Fuck. One sec. It's loading. I'm seeing what this is. Oh no, that it was just an A&N listing for the band's albums. I can't find okay, it's not popping up within the first showing, so I'll have to look for it later. No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Laura and I went to call the police? Yes. Of course, I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? The anime was a short 6-episode OVA. You want me to check my anime list? You should. I'm not finding an Alice in Chains. There's an Alice in Cyberland. You gotta find it and like show me. Because you obviously don't know what it looks like. I don't. So the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However, I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright. Ah, yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. Yeah, fuck you too, bitch! Alice in Chains was the name of the Special Ops Made unit. Yeah, well that doesn't tell me what the anime title is. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. In 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Prime Village, and Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Yeah, this bitch is definitely laughing to herself. There is some empty space behind this folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder, but that's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels on the floor. Straw on the flooring feels pretty damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Oh. Oh Jesus, I just think I found it. Oh? Send it in Discord. I'll click it on my phone that way. Moe-kan? Fuck. Well, I don't like the sound of that name. I will say this. It was an adult visual novel that got turned into a game. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It was on the Dreamcast and the PS2 as well. Yeah, I remember it was some sort of some crippled dude that was put in charge of a bunch of maids. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. I'm just going, yikes. These, like, I forget that a lot of anime back then were based off adult visual novels first. That's how Clannad was, dude. The bedding's all laid out today, too. I guess I'll leave him alone now. Oh. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Combat maids, man. They still are. Yeah, but not as much as before. Back then, it was a lot. Like, that was a very common thing back then. Now it's not as common. Now we're more based on visual novel, regular visual novel, and then some adult ones. Alright, time to break you. And your freaking chains. So you can tell the damn truth! Pearl, you gotta tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here. Can't prove any of it. I'm gonna go in it blind. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, when did you plan on getting your Switch again? Just wondering. Getting my Switch again. You mean this? I already have it. This is mine. I already have it. It's been here. Like, when I was talking to you that day, I was getting it that weekend. I got it literally that Saturday. Bro. You're here and wondering what, weren't you, Carlos? Wow, well, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. It's like, oh man, what's next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing. Do you really know that much? Well, I'm a lawyer, you know, now. What was it then? What was it doing in my name way? I can't prove that yet! What the fuck? Now stream Smash? I do eventually plan to. I need to get some sessions going though. Like either I invite someone over, I invite Jerry over and we play and I stream it, or like I stream it playing online with people. We'll see. I'll have to coordinate it with some people. Like we didn't end up having enough people, but originally someone else I know in another Discord was gonna set up a lobby on Tuesday, but that didn't happen. I'll have to like figure out something with them. I'll probably like I also just need to get back into the flow of playing more. Like I've been playing off and on, so not as much as like I would like. Shit. Attention center it is. Mine must still be in questioning. She'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. I have 2 games. Obviously, I have okay 3 if you count Tetris 99, but that was free. Obviously, I have Smash Ultimate, you know, and then now I have Breath of the Wild. I got Breath of the Wild for $25, so it was like, why not? This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. What am I gonna find? Nothing here. Not a bad deal. Yeah, I know. And like I said, for what I got the Switch for, definitely not a bad deal. What I told you, oh man, that's way too good as it is. Like I think once I calculated every bit of cash I was handled in that, like with what I spent on the card I traded, plus the cash I got back, and then you count how many things I got, because I got 4 cards plus the Switch. Like and then I bought that. Like I think individually I spent like effectively I spent like $3.60, like as in $3.60 on the Switch itself. Gonna do the voucher thing too for digital games. Wait, which voucher thing? You talking when I buy the internet? Like I'm still on the 1 month. I'm waiting for that to dry out, and then I must buy the full year. But wait, which voucher thing? Because there's a lot I don't know about for this console still. I don't think the garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Oh, I was talking about if you have an online membership. I do. I have the 1 month right now. I'm going to buy the year later. Oh, I missed it yesterday. Then I was just busy working and stuff. I went out to Locking Yada and then met up with Lynn and we went to his Tsukijita ramen. So in Glendale. I'll have to look into this later. They just announced it. Basically, you spend $100 and get 2 vouchers for 2 digital exclusive games and save around $20. That's actually not bad. Is there a time limit on when it's happening? Because that's actually pretty good, and I might consider getting it. Not anytime soon, though. I can't spend that. I have like a lot of money to be spending in June, though. What the fuck? Okay, there's obviously. Okay. Alright, if I'm not able to do anything else, that means I can probably break one of the chains right now. Oh my god.
Take that!
You have until end of July to redeem it or buy it. Okay. Then you got a year to use those vouchers whenever you buy them. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good then. That's definitely doable for me. I can probably do it like after my expenses in June. You have faith in Platinum Games. Platinum Games. Wait, Platinum Games is the one releasing Astro Chain? I'll have to check it out. I didn't check out any of the new stuff that got announced yesterday. Wait, was there just some kind of special Nintendo Direct yesterday, or was this just a Twitter announcement? Developing Astro Chains, okay. So do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man, alright, what's next? Or what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing. Do you really know that much? Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pros was doing? So, I feel just a little better. You are a lawyer, but you are also still a person after all. Snake, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down and try and collect your dots again. I've made too many mistakes. Can't find anything. You know what? I want to see what happens if I damage my soul all the way. Let's go, let's go. I'm assuming it's game over. Astro Chains is announced way back in February. The voucher thing was during the Super Mario Maker 2 Direct. So far, I'm planning to use one for Astro Chain, the second one I'm debating between Link's Awakening or Pokemon. Wait. Oh, right, we're getting Link's Awakening. I don't know which one I'm gonna use it on then. Like, it's very much worth it. At this point, at the same time, it's like, fuck, I'll have to see. Like, normally I like my physical games, because I can bring it around, but with the Switch being a handheld, digital is not too bad on some things, I feel like. The only issue is we can't play digital without online, right? Like, we can't access the game if we don't have internet connected, right? Here's the thing, there's a lot of games I want for this. Like, I want The World Ends With You, I want Octopath Traveler, I want Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I want Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, I want the new Pokemon game coming up. I'm thinking about getting Link's Awakening, and then once I check out Astro Chain, we'll see. I should be able to play digital without an online connection. Okay. The only reason I asked that was because didn't Pac have a problem playing Smash Ultimate last time when he didn't have an online connection? Because he bought a digital? Yo, what up, Zell? Yo, go check out Exia and check out Zell. Exia streams whenever he's not busy with school and stuff. Last thing he was doing was streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. It's been a little bit, but, you know, school. What do you want, right? And Zell was playing Smash last time. Well, that was something involving the accounts. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, EV heart. That heart almost looked a real giant-ass mouth, a wide-open mouth on a fluff bear thing. Until I realized it was Eevee because I looked closer at it. Oh, wow, you got it. Alright, you guys ready to watch Nick die? Possibly? If I present the wrong thing? Screw it, I'm just gonna present this again. But he fixed it. Alright, watch him get wrecked and let's see what happens. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please try to collect your... Nah. Oh. It doesn't work. Alright, load. Let's see what happens if I just load it back. Was I already at the edge of it? Was I really at the edge? Nothing happens. Oh, okay. I had 2 out of full bar. Okay. Nothing happened. Alright. Nothing actually happens. I need to get this game. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, what the fuck else am I supposed to be doing? Fucking Jesus. Alright. You know what? Hold on, I need to present stuff to you, bitch. That's Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame, I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? No. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels, I can't describe it. Evil? There's 6 parts to Shrine Sacred Writings. Do you think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun? Well, that's, even if it was something occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Is this still the first game? No, there's a second game. This second game, second case. I finished the first case Tuesday. But yeah, Thomas, at this point, I think one of the choices for the games is probably either between Octopus Traveler and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then the second game is gonna fall under one of the Pokemon games. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the Spirit Severing technique. I still need to buy a fucking carrying case for my Switch. I don't have one. Like, heck, when the guy traded it to me, he gave it to me in the Switch's box. Literally the empty box itself with the Switch and all the components that goes with it, but didn't have the inner white display box that held the Switch together. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? What else can I get out of here? Alright, I mean, I think that's all I'm getting out of her. What the hell? That OST, I have this huge travel case for my Switch. I need something smaller. The case is for like if I want to take everything with me. Oh. I'm gonna get one that can store a good amount of games though. What the fuck? Okay. I must be living questioning blah blah. Oh right, because I didn't go do this stuff yet. Alright, then it's this. What the hell am I supposed to present? That winding way. Oh shit, winding way. And you can't go wrong either way with what Switch games you get first, all offering a good amount of playtime. Yeah, like the only one that I don't think I necessarily want to buy under the banner of that $100 voucher is the Pokemon Let's Go one. Although like, I feel like I just want physical copies of my Pokemon games anyway, so I don't know. We'll see. I might just buy the Pokemon games separate. Because the problem with like Pokemon Let's Go, I feel like I can get that cheaper. At the same time, I want to buy it with the Pokeball bundle too, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably just going to end up buying Octopath Traveler and Xenoblade Chronicles too. I also haven't started playing Breath of the Wild yet. I haven't gotten a Pro Controller as my biggest gripe. Like, I really don't like using the Joy-Cons, but if I play in handheld mode, I probably will have to. Unless I get a... Well, I guess if I bring a wireless Pro Controller with me wherever I go. Which I might. We'll see. Alright. See, I'm obviously missing something here. Ugh. I'm supposed to just present the black key first? Jesus. About this key, pros. You found it on the... However you see it. You can't pet Eevee. However you see fit. Yeah. My only gripe is the Pro Controller is fucking $70. And the wired one is cheaper. Like, fucking a quarter of the cost. But it's third party though, and I can't plug it into anything when I take it on the go. So wireless is like the way to go. Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. Please tell me, pros, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? How? Oh, the door on it is a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after channeling when everyone was in the panic. Oh, Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then. Alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Fucking yikes. That's why I never bothered buying the Pro Controllers. There's those HoriPad ones that have the GC layout and more shoulder buttons that are legit. Yeah, I know, I've seen that. That thing was legit worth it. And I think that was just $50, right? Let me look. Like, my friend bought one, the gold one, and I just tried it out. It felt legit. It felt like a fucking GameCube controller. My only gripe is, I don't like playing most games on the GameCube controller. Because the way the buttons are, it's awkward. It's only great for Smash because I'm used to it on that. So I don't know. Oh heck, you can get the purple one for like $40 on Amazon. Honestly, I honestly want to snap my Joy-Cons in half. That bad, huh? I think actually funny enough, I think the wired Pro controller I bought was made by the for Lynn with the Yoshi plate for Christmas was like the same thing as the GameCube controller or the Switch wireless GameCube controller. Yeah, it is. I think. Let me look. I'll look later. I don't mind Joy-Cons personally, especially because they have that grip included. Otherwise, I'd be eh. Yeah, I know. Having that grip is like okay. Speaking of which, I need to take that out. My friend gave it to me separately, so now I actually have it. Yeah, this thing too. All right. I'm jealous of people who can use them. I can use them. I just hate how they feel. But then like I can put it on the grip, I guess. But then like when you've been so used to using something like this size or like the Xbox controllers being bigger, it's like it's insane. Hey, there's something by the incinerator. Oh, it looks like they've noticed me. Now there's somebody by the incinerator. Now they're running at me at top speed. Oh, hey, Huff Huff. Like, Huff Huff. You're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, looks... Oh, like real suave, so it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy to, like... Totally excited to be here. Excited. Yeah, like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like, that urn over there. You, like, know about it? Yeah. All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Yeah, get the fuck out of my way. That's right. Pearl says she found this inside an incinerator. I guess she'll take a look for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. Jesus. Hack this bitch. I was gonna buy a Pro Controller back for the Wii U, but then I tried out some games like Bayo and just got it on the Wii U pad. I figured the Wii U pad was fine. Joy-Con's same, a bit smaller, especially since seeing the prices for Pro Controllers, and plus using GCC for Octopath anyway. Wait, we can play Octopath with GameCube controller? Shit, I might seriously just do that and deal with it. Because with things like regular games, I'm not playing. I think I can play regular games with it as long as it's not like super free world roam and action like Kingdom Hearts or like, you know, platformers like Mega Man. I'll get fucked up trying to play Mega Man on that. Okay, good to know. Because I've definitely tried to play Mega Man on a GameCube controller when the original Anniversary Collection came out for Mega Man 1 to 8. I bought that on GameCube and tried it out, and then I ended up hating it. I swapped somebody for a PS2 copy. Yeah, it doesn't need ZL or ZR. Just look for games that don't need ZL or ZR. Okay. I just didn't think that some games are programmed with functionality with the GameCube controller. I thought most weren't, you know? Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? I didn't know that. I honestly was gonna buy the wired Pro Controller and play it just connected with it all the time, you know? Because that thing only cost me like 25 bucks when I bought the Yoshi one for Lynn. I was just gonna buy another Yoshi one for myself or something. Like, it's sealed inside an urn. It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know, Ami-Faye's spirit. Ami-Faye, who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows that the lady that founded the crime channeling technique was Mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? No. You can do just more than just Smash with the GCC on the Switch compared to Wii U with Smash and GCC. Okay, so they optimized it a lot better, I'm glad. Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Innie, I want to ask you about the murder. The murder, Dr. Gray's. Remember, as if there's another one. Oh yeah, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Crime Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Startup menu, eShop, etc. Yeah, I know. I know it works with a startup menu in eShop and stuff. Definitely would be nice if we could do it for the Wii U. Better than never. Like, the only reason I knew that was because I was doing it the entire time when I was unlocking stuff and all that jazz. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it got something to do, like, with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Whoa! Okay. Cyclops? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm gonna need to pry something. Need something to pry her mouth open on this one. I need to see what she says. Especially if Pro Control is on during an attorney setup and we can't find the person. Yeah. You told me about the traffic accident, huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Then he just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accent. Alright, then let's change topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accent? Another person's accent? Like, you got someone in mind? Well, so like, that person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh, is that... Oh, Jesus. Let's load that back. I need that bar back. Okay, so I have nothing to throw at her yet. Wait. So there's a spirit in this, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. It looks like something's written on it. I am, weird. Oh, here we go. Got it. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, resent this and try to resent the urn now. Let's see if that'll work. So, it doesn't work. What the hell? Oh no, my friend sent me a meme. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. Alright, does that have? I wonder if it has to do with the fucking cloth now. So I guess I present cloth first? I guess I can't do anything anymore. Load again, give me back my shit. Attention center it is. Hey Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. This is so bad that you can't even look me in the eye. I just need a little bit more time. It'll come together by tomorrow, I promise. Sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Yikes. Hey Shaw. How was it today, Shaw? I mean, you're fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. You have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick, the person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Nick, why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am. You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before You were even called the spirit. You were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Yeah, sucks, don't it? I want to ask you something about Pearl. Did you finish Octopath Traveler already, Thomas? Really? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You're with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us were playing ball with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball, it's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah, Curly's always hiding it in there. You know, the side room, there's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Oh boy. Hey, what up, Bento? Oh god, not this one. Ah! Hey, wait! Please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Jesus fucking... Lotta, ah! Get the... Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You'll lay eyes on me and they'll turn into dust. Alright, this way? Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? Must you be so nosy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, I asked you a question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland? I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Winding way, here we go. Side room. Ah, there's that ball. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. The ball. Pearl's ball. Maya said it's always kept in a clothing box now, and what is it doing on the floor? Alright. Get out. The clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? Lotta! Halfway through everyone's story in the Octopath at the very least. 4 of them on their final chapters, though I'm a grinder for a bit before I finish all their stories. And apparently something at the very end that unites them all. So there's probably that all. So there's that I'll probably do whenever. Oh. Wait, you were saying it was Octopath Traveler or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that I shouldn't play on stream? By the way. What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. That's not a hole, you dumbass, that's a fucking clothing box. So he crawled into his clothing box because there was a hole to crawl into. Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the ground. Oh boy! That's the same height as a hole in the folding screen. Then, could this... Oh boy! Octopath Traveler. Okay, because you were saying one of them had a lot of grinding, so I just had to check if both of them didn't have a lot of grinding or something. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself. Don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Fucking God. Like, this chick seriously needs to hold her horses. Okay.
Take that!
You are playing with your ball.
Take that!
You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. And? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. Well, what do you mean, something? No, nothing happened. This is it. While you're playing with the ball, this happened.
Take that!
This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the crying technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange. That lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn hasn't broken? Do I just present it again and mention Ami? Yeah, I do that. Okay.
Take that!
Huh? Oh, I'm supposed to present Ami phase profile. Damn it. Let's load it back so I can regain more. I had the right idea. Just not present the urn again. We gotta present her profile. They both require a decent amount of grinding, just at least Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there were ways to do so without battling for me personally. Okay, but then you were saying I shouldn't stream Octopath Traveler, or both of them. Then.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
More so Octopath, okay. Because recommended levels to move forward can be pretty high, yikes. We started the Crime channeling technique. Huh? It was Mystic Ami. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Cass. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. They made a mistake in spelling it when they put it back together again. Seaside, there we go. No more chains. Told you these were temporary. Oh. Pearl's alibi. Around when Mystic Maya started channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball, and that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Maya I'm gonna say Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking the village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village, but the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. Found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed there and there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So how long did it take for you? It must have been a nasty repair job. I might be strong on spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into a manor. So that's around when Lord and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick, what is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew. Oh, Jesus. But overall, my main gripe with Octopath is how stories aren't really connected, even with some points when your party interacts with each other time to time during the story. Okay. My friend didn't talk about that. My friend Randall, or Peshcats, I don't know if you've heard of him. He has a YouTube channel as well for card games. He just like really strongly gets behind Octopath Traveler. He enjoyed it thoroughly. Like, he was bringing his Switch every week at one point playing it, and he just would be playing it before we played tournament. Don't get me wrong, the stories are really interesting at least, and the characters are cool. Okay. I just honestly wanted to get it solely just from the trailer initially anyway. When Square Enix initially showed it, or when Nintendo initially showed it, I mean. Whew, I think I found out everything I can, but I can't see how it all adds up. Hit. And is any mini being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister! How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse, and that nurse turns out to be his sister? It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Amy, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me, is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah! So you finally noticed. Okay, that's Mr. Young. My youngling, please schmoovin. Just sucks the interactions while they are minimal. Sorta. Bento, please. You gotta make him move a lot. Like when I go through a story, I travel in a party of 4, but then it just shows one character during the cutscene. Like when you try to sneak into a house with a whole party, and then it just shows one character that you're doing the story for, and then after that cutscene, everyone's suddenly in there. Oh, kinda whack. They should show everybody, so that way it just plays more into it. Like they did in Persona 5, it showed everybody. See, Vento, you and I gotta play. Maybe one of these days when I'm streaming Smash Ultimate, we can play. We can get a couple, and we'll just rotate 1v1s or something. My execution just has some serious room for polish. So does mine, to be honest. Like, it's been a while. Like, I think my best character right now is my Cloud and my Pichu. Oh, and my Greninja. My Greninja surprisingly feels nice to me. My Marth and my Lucina are a lot to be desired. It might just, like, I was telling my friend yesterday, Marth feels very different to me in here. Like, the movements, like, a lot, like, my buddy Tommy Orveus says, like, it feels very good, but I find Marth to movement not feel as great as it once was, and it's like very different. Like, I have to play very differently with him. Maybe it's just like I'm used to being able to play like in between a control aggression with him before. Now I can't. Martha's too slow and floaty. That's why I dropped him. Marth isn't too slow and floaty. It's more like his grounded movement and his aerial movement is different from what I'm used to being. Like, it's not because it's floaty. It's just like I can't do like my air when I jump in the air and do an aerial is a lot different on timing. It feels. Lucina just trumps him in every way, in my honest opinion. Only thing that's different from Marth. Lucina doesn't trump him in every way. Lucina's kill power is just consistent, but the Marth has much better kill power because of Tipper. When you get it, yay. I feel like another thing is just literally like all his. It feels like all his frame data and everything. It's like everything that comes out is just too slow. Like chances are most of it's just gonna be missed. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a Tipper thing that is missing, and that's why I feel like I feel like I have to work way too hard for everything he does. And even then, when I go to Lucina, it feels a lot better. But then it still sometimes it doesn't feel as nice as if I was just playing Cloud. Like, I definitely feel a lot better playing Cloud in this game. I don't know why. Versus when I played Cloud last game, I know he was good, but it didn't feel as nice to me as playing Marth. Marth wasn't that inconsistent in Smash 4. I actually had no problem, none of this gripe playing with him in Smash 4. I mained him alongside Diddy. Like, XZ can attest to this. I mained both Marth and Diddy, and I would switch off depending where I feel like I couldn't handle a certain matchup. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? As you're following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Just chilling now that I've become finals. Maybe Cromwell Roy? Tippers felt easier to get in 4 than Ultimate. Yes, that's for sure. He was at a base level, but that inconsistency could also be used to make him do some wacky combos. I made Marth with Link as my secondary and a pocket corn. Oh. I don't know, I never had any problems with Marth in that game. Like, here's the thing this way. I've come to this point now where I actually got destroyed in a match against the Rob as Marth, and I went to Cloud, and my Cloud was just destroying the Rob. And the only reason I lost the game is because I SD'd once, and threw it away as a result. Like, I feel like my Cloud's probably my best character now. I don't know. Maybe I just need to practice Marth. Like, I have a lot of gripes with Marth, and I've come to the conclusion that I'll end up still playing Marth because Marth is Marth to me, and I've mained him for so long. But I'm gonna have to really take him to the ring, or take him to trip and stuff. Marth in Smash 4 is why my logo is a Falcon. Oh. See, I played Marth since Melee, though. I played Marth in Melee, Brawl, Smash 4, on both 3DS and Wii U, and then now Ultimate, I'm still playing him to some extent. Look, dang, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you can forgive a gal like me. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. Real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness. I'm still what? No. Nothing. At all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, a lot of heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. The thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give y'all this info for free. Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eeny Meeny? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? I need, by the way, Thomas, because you did play Marth in Smash 4, and I forget if you messed with him in this, I might need some help with just grinding down Marth in this game. Well, ain't there anyone else it could be? I might also ask Larry for some advice when I go hang out with him. but he's leaving for Gumbo this week, so I didn't bug him yet. I'm gonna probably ask him if he's next week to hang out, because we've been trying to for a little while. Like Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time, so a lot of suspects Innie. Which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Innie. Talk to her about Innie. I guess I should present the profile then. Yeah, that's Innie Minnie, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. Yeah. You know, actually I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard so much. I had also heard that Innie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crying Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Oh boy. Yeah, I play Mark time to time, but in regards to sword characters, been flipping around with Crom and Roy more. Oh, so you're kind of like me, where I've just been messing with other sword characters. Then I really found comfort in Cloud here. So I don't know. Like that one WNF I went to, I lost round game 1 to a Rob, and he stayed. Obviously, he stayed Rob. I went Cloud, and I was whooping on him. I just killed myself to lose the game because I bonked my head on the under PS2 with reverse limit climb hazard. Yeah, I felt enjoying them too. Yeah, Cloud's feeling really nice. The other characters that I feel really nice right now are Joker, Pichu, and Greninja. But then like I definitely spent more time on Cloud, Pichu, Greninja than I have Joker. Like Joker, I'm just kind of still trying to figure out. Sheik occasionally I mess with. Fox I do. Fox feels real nice, but then like I've just never been able to properly play Fox. I just need to grind down time with Fox, I think. Not as impressive as Smash 4 Cloud, but that movement is still nice and can do it. Yeah. Oh my lord, yeah. Like some of the things I can do, like with him is still like pretty ridiculous. Like his coverage is great. Like people are complaining about his the way his Nair swings is different because of them pulling his whole arm back. I still think it's fine as long as you space yourself. Maybe it's because I was a Mark player that I'm used to having to just be forced to space things. So again, do you have any other information? Sure. Well, what is it? Haha, it'll cost you a lot. Oh, Sylvia, I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? Why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Ah. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ill. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check Hottie Clinic. So? Even then, you got other tools anyways for spacing and can decent lead trap with Nair, in my opinion. Yeah, and I also feel like if you stand a specific spot from the ledge while you're on stage, right, and you read someone's options, you can immediately just do a normal cross slash on them to catch them too, or even a down smash, like just if they roll in, you know, because it drags the other way as long as you time it right. There's just so many things I feel like I can do with Cloud. Like, so I don't know. I've only was even playing Cloud because I played him in Smash 4 as a coverage for Rosa and certain other characters that I can't deal with. Like I just happen to suck fighting as with Martha Diddy because it's my personal problem. And also because I still play Cloud in the city, so I was like, okay, let's play Cloud in here too. Oh, I just need to put more time into this game. Because at this rate, like, I'm going to be honest, like, with the way things have been happening with SoCal the City team, where, like, just, like, Daniel hasn't been planning tournaments properly, and we haven't had a tournament since February, I might just go back to Smash full on a lot more, as well as spend time on BB Tag. I'm not going to EVO this year because I plan on saving money for Japan. So, like, I think I'm just going to probably play Smash and BB Tag, but I'm making sure without spending my Japanese funds, of course. Assuming something isn't happening yet. So this is where Innie was hospitalized. Oh, this doctor, oh my lordy. This man with the gaps in his teeth, and then the gold teeth right there. Jesus. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Yes, are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hadi. Ho ho, act. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, so what can I help you with? I'd like to ask a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie. Miss Minnie? Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes, Oh, her! It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Sweetums, calm down. Calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start with that sweetum things with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be good and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yeah, NT scene is SoCal being in a mess spot, and seeing Wonder Chef leave the group doesn't help. I've played a bit time to time, but definitely not as much as I did last year. Yeah, I haven't been playing as much as I did in like everything leading up to the exhibition back in February or March. I forget when the exhibition was. I think it was February. I was playing a lot. I was playing every day for like most of 2018, for a lot of 2018, or if not every day, I was playing every other day on 2018, and I was playing every day leading up to the exhibition. Chef left. So the thing about Chef leaving, I'll speak brief. Chef left simply because of a little bit of a dissension during the practice between him and Kizzy. Like, I won't go into detail, but basically they just didn't agree, and Chef got a little frustrated, or not a little, but very frustrated, and left. Like, if you feel like knowing more about it, you can go to Chef about it. I'm not going to talk about it because it's in the past at this point. We decided to just let Chef do his thing until we feel like, oh, maybe we can talk to him to come back for a casual thing. But I don't think we're ever going to get him to come back full time. Some people have voiced it that this, whenever something happens and Chef doesn't like it, he leaves. But I don't think that's going to be the case, because he still has enough friends in this community that he can come back. And plus, we feel like at the same time, we felt like he was eventually going to leave anyway because of NRS games. Like, you know, he is an NRS guy through and through. Like, he likes his Mortal Kombat, he likes his Injustice and all that stuff. But it wasn't anybody else but Kizzy that day, and unfortunately, that's what drove him off. And you know, we all kind of just were like, shit, maybe we'll let him blow off steam, and then he left. He left literally the next morning. Yes, Don't, yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hadi, ho ho. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity, the only person I can talk to is this guy, ugh. Hadi Clinic. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of, doctorate clinical stuff. Yes. Doctorate clinical stuff. A lot of other games in general for Wonder Chef to play, but damn. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I said earlier, like, I expected him to eventually, not, you know, put the city down, kind of like how you did, where, like, you don't play as much. Like, you'll play on occasion. Same, that's what I was expecting out of him when Mortal Kombat 11 was gonna come out, as well as other NRS games. You know, because I think through and through in his heart, NRS games is where like his heart lies. Like, he enjoys that game. Just like how no matter how much I don't come back to Smash, sometimes I end up playing somewhere or come back at some point and play a little bit, even if it's just a little bit, you know. And like it's in my mind was always like, when I got a Switch, I think I'll find time to come back. And now it's just more, when can I get comfortable? I don't actually know or particularly care about the details, ho. Yes, what does that look like? Like, I've definitely gone to Jerry's house, like Sushi's house, and played with him off and on, since Smash Ultimate came out. Oh, let me throw his hair out, it came loose. Oh well. I will say this. Chef's name was brought up recently too, when we were hanging out with Prophet since we couldn't get the tournament running, and we were just talking about maybe doing some casual stuff here and there. Like, there was a point where like we were saying maybe if we had planned, because Daniel didn't plan properly, so Daniel fully apologized for it and admitted to it. We were saying if we had like full on knowledge and had been able to go to the one Saturday thing that Astace wanted to do, we might have been able to try. He was going to force me to go. Tommy was going to force me to go and try to get Chef to come out too, possibly. But it's too little too late now. Prophet's already back up in NorCal. All we did for him was hang out with him, spend a day with him, got ramen, some other stuff. Boba around one, got some boba. Got some chicken and pizza afterwards at some point. Well, like, when they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here, So do surgeries? You do surgeries? Yes, yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, It seems that way. This guy, I hate this man. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, like, we had 2 months in advance notice of Prophet coming down. And we planned it and just, it all went to shit. Because lack of planning from Daniel's part. And we, from there, we decided that, you know, from here on out, we're gonna, like, it's not gonna be left, if we can get the scene running up and running again, which we plan to, we're not gonna let just Daniel take everything all, because he's too busy playing Final Fantasy XIV and worrying about other things now. We're gonna do this with more than one person planning. It's good, like we talked about, maybe even just being me, Tommy, and Rosie doing it, like, you know, and including Daniel in on the process, but it's not gonna be left to one person, because obviously, leaving it to one person, things didn't get done. Well, you know about Miss Eeny. Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital to here. What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad, really, really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something I can't tell you. So you say that with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes. I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show this old coot. Nope. Miss Innie's really cute in this picture, you agree, right? Yeah, sure. I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accent. Yes. I'll tell her for you. Yes, please. We're waiting for her. Yes, waiting. About this person. I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. But yeah, as far as everything else goes, like, I'd say don't chime in on things right now until, like, things, and just let us sort out things ourselves, because I feel like that'll be better that way. I just hope the scene doesn't die. Like, a lot of us don't want the Dissidia scene to die, but at the same time, I've told Tommy this, if it does, I know that, like, I enjoyed my time, but I'm probably gonna go back and do other things. Like, smashing BB Tag or what, I'm probably gonna aim for. Guilty Gear is just kinda, right now, because I haven't been playing, no one really plays that anymore, like, in tournament, so, out here in SoCal, so it sucks to say. Like, the game's kinda dead, for now, until more people can gather in one place and play. Well, let's see. Oh, by the way, Orlin and I talked about this last night. Maybe you can see you have some suggestions. We were talking about a second emote, because I do have a second emote slot. What would be an emote you would see yourself using more often if you had access to it? Like, what should I do? What should I make it say? Like, I could make it say the typical hi, but a lot of people has that, so I don't want to do that. she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted. I don't believe this. Guy. What the hell? Okay, you're crazy. This is a clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is the month's word to the wise. Do something in vain and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? Oh, can't resent this. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, like, nice. This is nice as that. What do you think? Does this anything grab your attention? There's no mistaking this. Yes. I liked it. Yes, I like this picture. Yes, mind if I borrow this pic for a while for private research purposes? That's okay. I don't think I should support his research. Yikes. Fucking hell. What else can I get out of this man? You know what? I'm gonna do this. Throw my badge at him. I forget if that works or not. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What's with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. Trial's tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. Oh, okay, well, it worked. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half his brain knew that. Eh? Oh, what do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you some real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic. See, I'm like this place is walking dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. My specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Ho. Anyway, you want to know about little Miss Innie Minnie, right? Little Miss Innie Minnie. That girl. I remember her well. Especially well. Really especially well. Okay, spill the beans, old man. Please tell me what you know about Innie Minnie. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right there. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see it. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury. Her whole body was wrapped around in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep. That's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yep. I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Innie's operation? Yes, Miss Innie's. Yeah. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Jesus Christ. Ooh. How do you get burned that badly, right? And end up looking like this? Because, I mean, that's a hell of plastic surgery, I guess. Because she's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Innie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture. That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her. Yes, well, more like swipe. Breach of ethics? Oh wait. What? A pretty girl like her, I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure, my treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license stuff? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. License photo added to court record. Uh-oh. Accidents. So you looked up information on Nina's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every picture that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you, the article I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on the lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Innie was in the passenger seat. Passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. Strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Innie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in this article. Yes. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Innie's has her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. How was I? I was real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Innie I said hi, okay? Yes. Time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Okay, I need to read this. Alright, May 24th, late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divider. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Innie holds interview about crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep, and there was this crash, and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames, and I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. Doctor lurking in the shadows. If Miss Minnie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Minnie. Mimi Minnie was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Oh God. Oh God. Yikes. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? Y'all ain't looking so good. Yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? Cops? Why would Morgan call the cops? She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting. Oh shit. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It all starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what... Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That's stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Really? It's old news to everyone else in the world. Excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat. Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye. But the one that was really supposed to be master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Minnie. Do you know where Innie is, Lod? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So here the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh? They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister Misty. I see. They've made the townfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too, like she's the oldest yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. Like, hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
Take that!
Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Whose accident? Your sister's accident, actually. Oh yeah. So like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and like, that's all I have to say. Interesting. Oh, actually, I read this right. Oh wow, so like, that person had a car accident too? Uh-oh. Don't tell me when. Like, how do I know that person had an accident? Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chase like you. Right, I get it. Okay. I guess I present this. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Like, how strange. Can you, like... Oh, whatever, I'm gonna skip this. Hold on. Let me load that back so I can full recover. Plus, I skipped reading some of it. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in a car accident? Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Innie Minnie holds interview about car crash. You suffer a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait, what now? That's not me, huh? I mean, like, this person that has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name is Innie Minnie. It's pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name Mimi Minnie is here, too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that says I was hospitalized? That's what he says, I was hospitalized? Yeah, okay. So I do present this again. This is your proof. Like, what's the picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now you're ready to tell me about that accident? Like, wait a second. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? You suppose that woman who died in the accident could be... Mimi. I believe it was your sister, Mimi. Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Got it. Covered. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were like on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Oh? Orland's playing Monster Hunter World. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be raiding Orland tonight. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed it from my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. You got burned. Did Dr. Gray really cause the accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, it was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give any a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Ha ha ha, seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? Well, it would be very hard to catch me, actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. Hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. Oh. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone. Ow! Hey! Hey, hold on. Okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt Pearl, dear. It's perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll just let you look at something cool. Hey, look at this pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. He pulled out the pistol again. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Mother, this has never happened before. Pearls, Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling about that. I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Hi, I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. The stare is really piercing. Shiver. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia, so how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent is a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves correct, Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Oh, okay. Let's go. Wait. Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to look at this. I need to find out everything. What? Oh. Mia, yes? No, Phoenix, yes. Oh no, Mia asked it. Alright. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murder, I mean. Jesus. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against me, a gulp. Mouse Trout. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. I mean, like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in the room after the channeling started, which means the murderer must have got into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya has already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor Mystic Ami Fae acquired. I've heard that name before. The Fae family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the crying sacred urn. It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. This is a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright, save again. Alright. Present. Let's do this.
Take that!
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes, alright, then tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Take that! Take that!
If it's not Maya, then sure. Morgan Fay, of course. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
Take that!
It has to be this. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in an incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume except for the splotch of blood. I mean, it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing a costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes, but why? I don't know why. But there is only one person that could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that? Look, man, argument is too flimsy, huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually Maya's costume, but there's blood. And you do know whose blood that is at this point in time, don't you? You have proof that piece of cloth is Maya's costume? No. Present that, maybe?
Take that!
It says to present black key, so I'll do it. I think this is proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet, I forgot about that, I keep forgetting that. Yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her clothes into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume when she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion onto my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof for this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt did this, then how is the culprit? How did she commit the murder? How did she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what does she need? There's that photo, right? Yeah, right.
Take that!
Eeny Meeny, she's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots. Yup. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know about a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow, but we have one big problem on our hands. Problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. He doesn't have a clue either. There's only one possibility, huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? Why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother, she's the one who holds the key to this. Mother, whose? Mine's? Don't be silly. Mine, of course, Misty Fay. Mia and Maya's mother, why would she bring her up now? Now then, it looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. And I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna raid Orlin, who's playing Monster Hunter World. I may or may not play with him later after dinner. Well, I'm probably gonna heat up dinner first. It'll take a while. But thank you all for tuning in. I will stream tomorrow as well. I'm probably gonna stream more of this, but I'm not sure if I might also scrim tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna talk to Rosie or D-Brat, as some of you know her, and see what happens from there. But you know, I could be doing this first and then streaming the scrim, or I'll be doing this until a certain time, eating and then scrimming. Tomorrow's Friday night, so I can stay up later. We'll see what happens. But for sure, I will be back tomorrow. I'm trying to get really heavy back onto a regular schedule before I might have to take some time off in June, because there's a possibility I'm going to Texas for a card game regional. And if I do that, I will take some time off to prep for that, and take some time off to, drive out there. And then I'll be gone for a little while. But it'll be a good experience. It'll be a second out of region card game thing, if anything. But we'll see what happens. I will keep you all updated. If not, then I should be, for the most part, outside of being busy or tired, from exhausted, sick, or whatever from work, which has been happening a couple times. My fault. Saturday and Sunday night, I just stayed up all night and did Mother's Day, and then slept once it got late enough. And then I was still fucking feeling it on Monday, so I didn't stream. But other than that, I should be back to my regular schedule for the most part. Minus a few things. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to raid Orland. We're starting it now. Like I said, you'll just drop him some love, lurk him, whatever. If you haven't already followed him, follow him. He's a variety streamer. He's been someone who's been a pretty decent friend of mine, along with Exia and a lot of my friends I met early on in my streaming, career, we'll call it. We'll call it endeavors for now. But for now, go check out Orland. And everybody who is subbed, if you can drop some dude what emotes, do it. If not, I don't know. Tell him Orland can't parry a Black Knight or something. No, tell him Orland parry a Black Knight. That's it. Anyways, goodbye, good night, bang.